Copy, paste, and we're live. And we are almost live. Boom. YouTube. Go live. We're all live. All right. We're on. I think we're on. What are we at right now? 4.380s, man. This is fucking crazy. Looking at these 4.380s. These were pretty cheap. These are probably going to pull back, honestly. Get a nice little 4.375 pullback. I can't imagine that this just continues to run all day. This looks like it's probably going to top out at least for a little bit. I would look for a little bit of a dip buy around this 435.83. In this SPX play, that's what I'm looking for. It's been a slow chop. I'm very pissed off. I had the 43.65s and I had 7 of these contracts at 300. I had them here. I made like $500, but god damn it, 7 of those at the top. It probably would have never held to the top, but at least like 1,000, man. Would have been $7,000. Literally, I would have made $7,000 off of that one trade. And this small account too would have been a massive move. Oh, that tastes terrible. All right. So as everyone knows, I'm waiting for Tesla. Tesla's been ripping. I'm waiting for this gap fill down. I don't know if it's going to happen tomorrow or when. I tried to play it today. I missed it. I'm down a little bit today. I could have been up a fat bag because I took the SPX and then I sold it a little too early. But I'm still waiting for Tesla. This is a consolidation day. Hopefully we can get a rip down here, this little bear flag consolidation level. Doesn't like 250, so that's a good sign. 250.25. Would love to see a red candle tomorrow go below to this 235. So tomorrow, contracts will be cheaper, and I will love it. Tomorrow, hopefully, I would get a nice little confirmation around that 242 level. In my opinion, damn, Coinbase is an absolute ripping show today. Ethereum's above 1,900. That's a good sign. I have this 2,100 break should push this right up to like 2,400, 2,500. This is my 6-figure mark around here, 2,700. I got a lot of money in Ethereum right now, so. Would cash out probably 50K, put that on a house, and then let the other 50K ride for an extra 50K once it gets all-time highs. So that's my goal for that. What else am I looking at? I'm really just watching that Tesla gap down. I did like Netflix puts. I swung those. Ended up losing a little bit on them, actually. I didn't sell early enough or late enough. Sold a little early in this account. I lost 185 on it, but I was up 100, so I lost $80 on it. I lost 380 on Tesla and I made 425 on SPX. So I'm down 140 right now. I'm going to try to make this go green before the end of the day. Should be pretty easy with the way that the SPY is shaping up. Should get a really nice area for a bounce around this 435 level. It looks like it's trying to get tired, but this daily chart probably going to finish strong around this. Oh, it tapped it. I could see this going to 437. I think. Off this level. Look at the 1 hour. Yeah. 1 hour has a nice little reversal candle, but that could easily be engulfed one more up to 437. At least I think so. It didn't exactly hit this 436 level. So, could see some nice little opportunities. So we're at 4377 right now. Let's look at these 4375s. How much are you? 500. A little expensive. 4380s are 270. Those are not expensive at all. The 30-minute, it does look like it's pulling back a little bit. It's the first red 30-minute candle we've had all day. That is crazy. I want to see a break below 436 though before I get into a dip buy. It has been running all day long, and I don't know if I trust this bounce. Very slow. Gonna see some crazy premium chop. I'll be pissed if it starts breaking out here though. I don't think it will, but Let's wait for it. So as of right now, I got these loaded up, these 4380 calls. They were just 249. I'll probably play a good amount of them for the rip to high of the day. This is the 15-minute chart. It could engulf this 437. Let's look at the 1 hour real quick. Yeah, I like the 1 hour, honestly. I don't think that this is going to break down, but how do I know? I'm going to have to wait for this 5-minute candle next, which is closing in about 2 minutes. So could be a nice little payout here. Could be a couple $100 a contract. If I buy 5 of them, hopefully it'd be about $1,000, and then we'll call it a day. I like the action. I think that we should have an easy move back up and finish pretty strong throughout the day. We've been bullish all day long. I can't imagine that it just completely reverses over the next hour and 20 minutes. So we are just going to wait, be patient. But I like the opportunity. I kind of wish I was in right now, but I'm going to wait for this 5-minute candle to close because the next one will tell me everything. Damn, it's kind of a crazy run up. $55 seconds here until this closes, then I'll figure out what direction we want to go. $3.70, man. This thing is ripping. 3 seconds here. See what this next candlestick does. I would assume that it's probably going to come down a little bit more. My initial thinking is it's going to be red. But we have been in a very strong uptrend all day long. Assuming this is a nice little bounce, if we zoom out literally all day, this has been nuts. So I bought those contracts I was talking about right here on this 434 level, and now that it's ran $2.30, they sprinted. It made so much money I missed out. But I'm not too upset about it because there's going to be opportunity at the end of the day here. Hopefully, if we can get above this 4.364. These things will probably be worth about $500 a piece here if it does go. Maybe like $510 at high of the day. I'm going to be completely honest. I might switch my thinking here and go put side. Because these 4380s could end up printing pretty nicely. It kind of feels pretty weak to me, but I got to look at the 15 real quick. Let me zoom into the 15. This looks like a pretty nice reversal candle, I won't lie. It is starting to get engulfed back up there, though. It's getting close. I'm going to try one here at 280. See what happens. I'm in at 280. Oh, my volume is so low. Okay, let's see. 280. I'll probably lose. I'll take a nice, quick little $40 loss on this on just one. If I see a reversal, I will add. Remember, at the end of the day, you got to be a little bit careful. I like this a little bit because it's not very strong above this, and this is a pretty nice reversal on the 15. I'd have to take a look at the 30 real quick, though. I don't like the 30. The 30 looks strong. I might end up losing that $40. I wouldn't trade this just yet. The only reason I'm just dabbling right now is because it feels like this 436.50 needs to be a pretty strong break, which it might go through right now. but we're very, very slow. Oh yeah, I think we definitely take. If you bought that dip buy, then you're good. I think I'm doing this for a quick little scalp, but it's only a $40 risk. So now that it's breaking 436.40, I'm probably just gonna let myself get stopped out like $45. Very small risk on this one. I'm trying to. This will be $30 loss here, so I'm not too worried about it. Um, yeah, I just took a little $30 loss, so I'm still down 170 on the day. But I'm looking for a pretty nice trade here. Nice trade, as in like I want like 5 to 10 contracts and get a quick little move up like $100. Call it a day. Go profitable in the small account because I was playing Tesla downside a lot today. I was waiting for it a lot, so I missed out on a lot of opportunities, and I missed out on about $9,000 just off of 7 contracts. Oh yeah, this is strong as hell. I see a level over here, 4386 too. So just trying to be as patient as possible because I don't think it's going to rip right up there. We got a little whiles till power hour. I think that this could easily come back down. $43.85s are probably stupid cheap too. Yeah. I don't know. I like these 43.80s. I like the way that they're priced. They're a little expensive, but the 43.85s are a little far-fetched with how slow this is. So I'm going to wait for this candlestick to close to show me if it's going to actually pull back all the way here or if we're going to start to rally. The reason I don't like the continuation just yet is because of this Bollinger Band. We could see some consolidation for like 15, 20 minutes and then a break either way. So again, not a very strong moving day, but some opportunities out there. And I still think that Tesla is a really good opportunity for the downside. Didn't happen today. I got stopped out, but I think that I will make an absolute bag tomorrow off of it. So if it's not tomorrow, then it should be Thursday. But I'm going to keep playing that gap fill downside until it happens because my risk to reward ratio is astronomical on it. So it's just fine playing with it. If it didn't happen today, it's fine. I'll try again tomorrow. And what's $170 on a small account? This thing is kind of just treading its way up. Yeah, this looks way too good. Let's draw a top to bottom trend line, see how much further we have down to go on this thing. $324, do I take this? See what I mean by it rejects this? It doesn't really look too strong. Why do I feel like it's going to go below 436? I'm going to try to dabble just in one again for the call side here, but I feel like it's going to break down. I always get into one before I add in any contracts. The way that you become a more profitable trader is you add to your winning positions and keep your stop losses tight. So I always like to just like go in on one. If I lose 40, 50 bucks, it's fine. But if it goes the way I think it's going to, I'll add like 3 to 5 to 10 contracts, especially in the SPX. It's just a better way to trade it, I've found. So I'm going to set a stop loss. I have a 320, so I'm going to set this at like 270. So I'll lose another 50 bucks. That's fine. I do see the shooting star in the 1 hour. Yeah, I saw that. But it's in such a strong uptrend. Well, I don't see it now, but I did see it a second ago. 436.15. Oh, did it just stop me out? A little bastard. SPX is moving way too slow to do this. So I'm down 220 right now. Gave back at like $80 so far. I don't know. This doesn't really look like it wants to rally all the way back up just yet. Tesla short time? Is she looking? Yes, but I'm going to probably wait till tomorrow. I'm not going to swing this. I don't want to get involved in Tesla just yet. This is my original drop. So hopefully we can wait a little bit, chop it just a tiny bit more, hit this VWAP, and then bounce. That'd be my ideal situation. Should probably go. Now I see this hammer or this shooting star candle coming in, but these are such strong candles that it's probably just gonna bounce right up to this 437 that I was talking about. But it's hard to play the SPX, especially when it's out of the money like it is right now, because of how much it gets chopped. Looks pretty weak to me right now. I don't think that anybody should be buying this this drop right here. That looks pretty aggressive, especially because there's no movement. Hold on. I knew I should have kept those puts. It's definitely a shooting star, but I feel like we'll get a little dip buy right around this 435.85 as soon as it gets closer to this Bollinger Band. I've got another minute for another candle to close here. Seems to be a nice base right here as well, around this 436.09, but I feel like we'll probably break down below that. I'm going to go for a dip buy at the bottom of the Bollinger Band. That's my last probably trade here. And I'll probably do 4.375s because these are going to get pretty cheap. If it breaks down there, it'll be worth like 300 or so. And then if we do run to that 437, it would pay out really nicely. Biggest watch, you're right, is that Tesla. But just chop it right now. Down to 20 right now. I'm so pissed because I should be up like at least $3,000 or $4,000 right now off of that SPX play I had earlier. Here they are. They're now worth $1,300 a piece, and I sold these at like $410 or $420 or something. Made $425, but I had 7 of those things, and now they're worth $1,300. That's over 7,000, over 8,000 actually, 9,000. Disgusting. This level is oddly strong. Oddly strong right here. I don't think it's going to run. This, I mean, now it looks like that it's going to run on the 1 hour. 30-minute. A lot of the times, the 30-minute looks pretty shitty. Weird formation. So went long and break even right now. Let's see. I think the 1 hour looks good. I think the 30-minute looks terrible. And with there only being an hour left, that's kind of like a hit or miss situation. I think the best dip buy is probably below this 436 down to this 435.80. But you could be right. It could just be bouncing right now. Or just consolidating. Because now you're seeing that this Bollinger Band isn't pointing down. It's kind of going sideways. So we could see that end of day run. Maybe I will go for these. It looks pretty strong. Oh, it's not stopping. Trying to get some at 290 maybe. That 1 hour looks so good. A lot of the times I did see that shooting star, but at a high candle like this just is uptrend. It looks like it's going to reverse, but a lot of the times it just engulfs it, which is what we're seeing right now. I do not want to buy this high. There we go. Give me like a little bit more of a pullback. Maybe not 3. Let's start with 2. Risk $700 on this. 330. Yeah, let's try that. I grabbed 2, 1, I guess, 330. really want more than that. I'm going call side just so everybody knows, 43.80s. I like the fact that this Bollinger Band is now starting to go sideways, and we just completely bounce. So the 1 hour looks good. The 30-minute, a little shaky. I would say that I'm not 100% confident on this, but that's why I'm only light and looking for a nice stop loss. I'm only at $40 on this, $30. I really want more than one. I don't know why it's not filling me. There we go. A little bit of a push. So I'm at 43.80s right now. So basically I'm at the money. Nice little pullback there. That's fire. That is fire. I'm scared of this 30-minute chart. I feel like it could flush down to the level that I'm talking about, which is this level. And that would completely destroy these premiums because even if it does bounce, it would not be good. I feel like my stop loss is going to have to be right here, but that's a lot of risk for a $15,000 account. This is my target. I would probably trim at this level or maybe add for a little run up to that 437, but it's getting close to the end of the day. So keep in mind, I'm not holding anything past probably like 325-ish, 330. Stopping by to show some love, bro. Haven't been on your stream, seen you comment when you join us at Kush. Gator Trader, what's going on, brother? I'm only playing the SPX. These are very risky. They're very gambly type trades. So I don't really recommend that anybody ever follow these unless you have some high risk. I'm only in on 2 of them right now at 330. You don't need a lot of these to make a lot, but I also like to keep my stop losses very small in this. So the end of the day trading is a lot harder than the beginning day trading. So I just like to play around with the SPX because it could be fun, could not be fun. You never know. Just throw a little couple gambles in there for some entertainment. But they do run pretty nicely. I was in these 4.365s earlier, and I had 7 of them, and I sold them for $500, and now they would be worth probably about 10 grand. So that stings quite a bit. And now here I am revenge trading on it, and I'm probably going to get buried. But that's okay, because we had a big day yesterday. And I'm confident in this, kind of. Not really. I'm not really confident because of this 30-minute chart, I won't lie. This 30-minute chart does look like it has a nice little rejection level up here. And unless it breaks this high of this 4.363, I'm not very confident. But I'm only in on 2, so not a big risk. End of day squeeze on this could push these up to 600, maybe 700, and maybe make like $700 more on this account. But I'm not looking for a massive return on this. I don't think I'll take 10 of these unless it starts getting some momentum up here towards the screen level, and then I would add to my position. But I'm down a little bit on the small account today, down 170. It's nothing. Was up 1,300 yesterday. So the goal in this account every week is $2,500 a week. Make it 10K a month. Pull it out. Put in other investments or go to the bar. So there's other things that I could possibly do with this money. So this is just side cash for your entertainment, and hopefully I can keep continually pushing this like $2,500 a week. So far so good, but up 1,300 so far this week. With this trading day so far, I think I'm sitting right around 1,200 or 1,100. So still on pace for that $2,500 goal every week. Few upper levels of resistance, kind of same area as your 30-minute chart. Yeah, I like that, but if you look at the hourly chart, man, the hourly chart looks pretty good to me. Like this engulfing after the shooting star. Usually this is a reversal candle, but I've seen so many times that it bounces in a massive uptrend that kind of looks like this 437 level that I'm watching right here from, I don't even know what day this was, back here, and then this pre-market level. So it might not happen. I mean, it's not going to move a ton at the end of the day. We're choppy as shit. But at the end of the day, if this does end up getting to that high, these could be printed out like 200 each, and it's only $200. So, or only 2 of them. So, could be a nice little trade. Could not be. I could get stopped out maybe 200. But that's the game we play. Feels a little bit more bullish than does bearish to me because it looks like bearish right here because it's taken a little tumble. But, I mean, if you zoom out, all day, man. All day. Every little pullback gets a little hump. Pullback, little hump. And now we're working our way back up to that high mark. So I'm up $60 a piece here. So $100. I'm only down 120 on this account. 110, 16% trade. Could cash out if I wanted to. I could do 390 on one. and then just set my stop loss at break even. So there's literally no risk at this on this trade. But I'll just let one ride. See if we can get that up to like 600, be profitable in this. It's just chopping around, so that's why I'm a little bit cautious. Not a lot of volume. Got a nice little fade off here. Got 2 minutes left to make up a lot of volume, so we'll see what happens. 390. I would like to see this push up to that high. A little scared that it doesn't do that. We are struggling this 1 hour a little bit. The 30-minute is what freaks me out. I just need to see this 30-minute over this. It kind of is looking a little bit more bullish now, though. I need it over this rejection level. Just having a lot of trouble. This TTM squeeze is fading out. Not loving it. I'm glad I took profits on one, at least. Still red on this baby account. I would really like to catch this end of day squeeze to 437 though, because these contracts would go to like 600 or so. Catching some sellers at the top. It hates that 436.50 level. It doesn't want to stay up there. But at least we're flat. I hate how slow the afternoons are, but I still got 50 minutes, so I can't be upset. A lot can happen in that time. Just sitting there, man. Not much is happening. It honestly might just be a dead day. It looks like it's trying to pull back on me right now. I did take $60 profit on the one contract, so I could probably play this till like 270, and this would be my complete break-even price. This 30-minute looks ugly as shit now that it's not creeping up above that. Usually on days like this, we finish strong at the high, so I'm trying to play one of those. You know, we got pulled back a little bit. It'd be nice to finish at the high, like 438. That'd be insane. Down 50. Still down 218 on the day. Smallish day. I could have had a massive day, and I'm really pissed off at myself for not holding the SPX a little longer earlier. But I feel like I have that relationship a lot. I think that this 23 level would be my stop loss. Theta's starting to get to it. Same day expiration. It's not the best look on the charts right now. We're really topping out at this 382 range. 4382. I could either add one right now and try to get a little dip buy bounce. But I mean, we didn't even make it back to this 436.57 before it pulled back. So it took 60. Now I'm down 90 on it. So overall on the trade, I'm down $30. Still at 243. It could go crazy right here, but there's no point in risking this late in the day. This 30 minutes is too fucking ugly. That's just red central. I'm gonna set my stop at probably 210 here. Probably cash out. This thing looks weak. Accept my defeat. Maybe. Yeah, it's too weak. 30 minutes ugly as shit. A 1 hour may have a chance, but look at that. Didn't even reach that new high. It looks like it's probably done for the day. Could probably pull back to that 435 level. I think I'm just going to let it sit for a little bit as it chops in this range. Potentially might buy calls at this dip right around this yellow line. After it stops me out, maybe I'll get back into those 4.375s for a nice little run at the end of the day, but there she goes. So now down 290 on the day. I probably should have just taken my profits. Yesterday, 1330, I think was the day, was what we were up. So we're still up about 1,000, like $60 on the week. Just based off this 30-minute chart, though, it really feels like it's going to pull back. Ain't nothing happening. On to the next. Tesla. Ooh, that's a nice little bounce possibility over here. 247. I honestly like the. If this Tesla put wasn't so goddamn expensive, I would probably take it for next week because I still love that downside level. 235. It's 455. That's really not the worst. It's really not that bad, honestly. Did SPY just bounce all the way up green? That is ridiculous. That is actually ridiculous. Coin is a beast. I have a bunch of shares of Coin in my long-term account. It's good to see you're doing well. I'd be break even right now on this 4,380. That's crazy. That is actually crazy. Can't say I'm not used to it though. This 30-minute chart, 15 minutes until it closes. It's just a wrap. Made a lower high, lower high, lower high. It kind of makes me want to get back in. I don't know why. I might take a little bit of a gamble. I might have a max stop today of like 600. So I can probably play with about $300 more. Just so I can keep sure that I am still up about 800 on the week in this account. Got to play with the profits a little bit. This thing tried to break out 100 fucking times. 4,380. All right, I'm getting rid of all this. Feels like this is it. I got hit on 2. I don't really know why I'm playing this so much. I think it's this 30-minute chart because if I see it in golf, it's going to rip. But this Bollinger Band is just pushing it down. NVIDIA bounced crazy today. Holy shit, man. I did not see that. Wow. I was thinking this thing was going to go down to 400. But all right. I still think we finished strong in this little SPY route we got going on over here. We'll have to see. Being stubborn as hell. I hate these slow, choppy days. There's literally never a dull moment when it's this choppy. It's just full of excitement the whole time. You're just always questioning your positions. I don't know why I still play it. I might have to retire these afternoon SPX plays, but I'm not going to. I'm not leaving. What do you think about Trade-Evate? Trade-Evate's great, man. I just hate futures trading. I just always forget about it, to be honest. I'll buy something and I'll forget about it, and then next thing you know, I just stop myself out. I just don't pay enough attention to it. I think I make more money in options, so futures trading is good. I don't have anything bad to say against it, but I'm a better options trader, so I like to make my money quickly in the morning and enjoy the rest of the day. But if you're into futures trading, I think it's really great. If you're not the best trader in the world, I don't know if I would do much more than maybe like a $25,000 account because it's hard to make $4,500. How did your Netflix swings work out? I basically stopped myself out. I was down like $75 overall, and I should have made money off of it, but I was just trying to focus on Tesla, and Tesla went against me. So I have a little bit of a red day today. In my large account, I'm down 958 or something like that, and in this account, I'm down like 300 or so now. 400. Jesus Christ, what happened? I'd like for this to do something today, but looks like I'm just going to get my ass pounded by the theta decay. $150, $140, down 25%. Man, I hate the SPX sometimes, guys. I could have made $9,000 off it in this account today, and instead, now I'm down 455. So, usually don't have red days, but sometimes when you have them, they're just really fucking annoying, especially when you could be up so much money. I mean, I had these contracts. I already showed you guys these 1480s. I had 7 of them. They'd be worth over like $8,000 right now if I just held even a little bit. I could have held them for probably an hour. I was in the money. I could have put my stop loss at break even or even a little bit up, and I would have had no risk in the trade whatsoever. But I ended up going to the gym. I was like, you know what? I'm flat on the day in this account now. But that's the worst part. You make a really great trade, could make $10,000 in a day, and you end up losing like 500. But what are you gonna do? I love these messages I get. Somebody reached out to me to start posting stuff on my social media about like brand campaigns, and it's always like these like egg companies or like food I don't know what the hell they're trying to make me do, but I'm down 165. I should probably cash out of this thing, honestly. Down 30%. I'll cash out 160, and then we'll probably be down like $500 on the day. Which really blows, but it's not moving. And honestly, I'm just trying to revenge trade after missing out on my big bank. Once 2 trades or 3 trades now have gone against me as soon as I got in, I think it's time to just hang the white towel, wave the white flag, come back tomorrow, still up $800 on the week, $900 on the week in this account. So still treading lightly, but gave back definitely $300, $400 right here just doing stupid stuff. Food today, really bad day for me. Here's for tomorrow. Yeah, the best thing you can do on days like this when you're just not on the right side or it's just choppy. It was choppy a lot today, so unless you just bought something and held it for a while, it's pretty tough. Unless you played like NVIDIA upside. I don't think anybody was thinking about the upside. I sure wasn't. So I was pretty biased coming into the day, but I traded lightly just because I was biased. But the best thing you can think about is you just got to keep those losses small, come back tomorrow, and just know your max loss. My max loss in this account would be 500, and I'm right around that level right now. So 450, down 160. If this turns around, it would end up being a pretty decent trade, but I think that it's pretty much cooked at this point because the 1 hour is rejecting. The 30-minute looks uglier than my I'll bite my tongue on that one. But then 15-minute. Yeah, I'm just not loving these. I'm not loving anything set up. It looks like it's just going to chop its way for the next 40 minutes. So I'll keep a hold of these two. My stop is at 160. I'd be down probably like 550 overall on the day if it stops me out. But I mean, it could end up going the other way too. So I'm just going to try to tread lightly here. The bottom Bollinger Band's getting close. Top Bollinger Band's getting close. It looks like it just might pound out to like that last level. I will say that for tomorrow in the morning trades are obviously my big trades. Everybody knows that by now, but I love Tesla so much. I think if we start getting towards that downside and we see like that 242, 243 level again, I think it's a wrap. I don't want to swing it, but yeah, I like it a lot. I know it's up $7 today. Could gap up again. You know, Tesla's one of those weird ones, so you just got to be careful with it, but I like it. Nothing's happening. We're still down $50 a contract, so we're down 135. We're not making our money back. Would like to see a green candle. We're not going to get any because we're in calls. Choppy days always bury me. I mean, we've been chopping for, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Oh my God. Been chopping for almost an hour. So there's no opportunities so far. Just in these right now at 295, you guys can see it, just two of them. But if we do start breaking towards this high, it could have one of those nice little leg up days. That'd be kind of cool. See if we can make some money off of that. I'm going to pull this up to about 180. Lose about $200 overall. Down 70. All right, we're coming back a little bit. 65. If this starts to squeeze, man, it could be that home run hit. Could be up to like $500, $600 a contract. If it starts cooking and I see some volume, I might add to this. It's flat. Hold on a second. This 30-minute candlestick closes in 4 minutes. And that 15-minute bouncing red to green, almost. These are going flat. This weirdly feels like it's going to end up above 437 today. I don't know if it's gonna. Has that weird feel to it. If it stops me out, it's only $200. It might. But it hasn't broken down this 436 level, so we are chopping. I'm still down on the trade. If I start seeing volume, I'm going to add to this for that little squeeze at the end. I've seen that happen 100 times on days like this, so if that happens, you'll watch these things go from 250 to God knows what, 800, 900 real fast. So, but then again, it could just stop me out, so I'm just not going to be printing hopefulness into people's minds, but that's what I'm playing. I will add to this if I see this break of this green button or green line. I need to see volume though. Literally no volume in here. I'm flat. I'm profitable. Profitable. $25. Only down 285. Moving my stop up to 200. Honestly, guys, I might just get out of this fucking trade. It is chopping so hard. Oh, we got a little spike. We're up $60. Waited all that for that. So fuck this. Actually, oh, I didn't mean to get out of that fast, but look at this Bollinger Band starting to squeeze up a little bit. I'm gonna hold off on holding this right now. I'm only down 240. I'm gonna do something probably dumb as shit, but oh, it's gonna go, isn't it? I just missed out. Fuck. Oh shit. That is painful. That is so painful. Wow. All right. Damn it. That's crazy. That is crazy. That is so crazy. Damn it, man. Damn it. That would have been nice. That would have been really nice. That would have been like $300 a contract. I almost added, but I wasn't gonna do that actually. But it would have been profitable on the day. That would have been cool. If this catches fire, it'll fucking sprint. I'm gonna set this stop loss real small though. Just one. I'm in just one. I think it's got that green light to squeeze, so could go up to 800, could go up to 900. I'm gonna set my stop loss at like $90, maybe $80 here. I need to see some 80s on the bid. That'd be cool. 436 80s before a pullback. Show me if there's a lot more buyers in there. Give me like an 80. Yeah, there we go. We're up 50. Give me an 80 up here. 74. At least a 77. That would probably take this thing up. Oh, we're pulling back. There we go. Oh, it's definitely below that. That's gonna stop me. Set my stop at $60. We're using this as support line. That's why I just bought that or stopped it there. Going in one more. Stop at 390. If it goes below this, I'll stop out, which is just fine with me. I'm so pissed that I sold out right before that breakout because now I'm just gonna bury myself. It'll be a nice little $100 loss if it stops me. Should see a nice little pop here. Oh, we're not. Fuck, man. I hate this chop. I hate it. I'm going to lose. I'll be down 340. This stops me out. I'm done on the day. Completely done. Feel like we should be running, though. At least up to like 600. One more green tick. If we can see this go green before it breaks below that green line, using that as a support line from that resistance zone, that's huge. I just buried myself entirely today. I missed out on so much. Why the hell should you get a day job? Yeah, man, I'll get a day job. When a day job can pay me $20K in a day like I made a couple Thursdays ago, I'll get a day job. Push. Get the fuck up there. We're going up even more. I'm going to be patient on this one. I think a little bit. Maybe I should get out of one. It is a little choppy. I think that these could easily run to like 700 a piece, though. If this just gets one, just little. What am I in? The 4.380s? Oh yeah, this thing could hit 700, no problem. There she goes a little bit. 510. I'll sell one at 510 if it lets me out. Got out of one at 510, so made about 60. Now I'll set my stop at 410. Um, all right. Not bad. Still, I mean, still down 210. I don't even know what the fuck I'm doing. This is crazy. You don't complain. Coplain. I don't know what the hell you're saying, man. There she goes. She's pulling back. That's why you always have to have your stop loss, especially when you're gambling at the end of the day like this. I know. I was trying to go green, but I mean, what the hell is $200, man? $200 is nothing. So I'm just gonna sit pretty, sit tight. Nothing really went my way today. I sold way too early in the SPX. It was literally, I would have been up like $8,000 in this account, which would have been huge because this account is only at 15,000. So I withdraw every time I'm about 20K too. So I'm gonna always keep this account around 50K or 15,000. And then yeah, that's about it. Sitting around 15 grand. So being up 8K would have been up over 50% on the account just on one trade, risking $1,500. That would have been huge. So, but I stay true to the risk management principles. $1,500 trade, 10% of the account. 10% stop loss on the 10%. You can never really lose more than 1% of the account. So, or like 3%, whatever. It doesn't really matter. But that's how I'm trying to scale this. The end of the day trades are always much harder. That's why like midday SPX plays, when you get those like midday moves, those are the best. Like today was. Wow, we are really flushing off this new high. But I am waiting for that Tesla play. That's my number one play tomorrow, and that's probably what I'll be. I'll be on Kush's channel again in the morning, calling it out. I ended up getting stopped out on it early. I bought the first candle, and I loved every second of it. I was up a bag off of it, but I let it hold. I held it way too long. I could have secured my gains off that opening print. I bought this bad boy literally up here, and then it tanked to 240. I thought we had room all the way back down to this pre-market level, and then this is the gap fill at 235. I thought we were for sure hitting that. Didn't happen. That's okay. It's going to happen tomorrow or Thursday. Waiting for that weakness, and once it happens, I'll capitalize on it. Everybody you got to pay attention to snow too. I've been talking about this a lot. $200 loss is not bad though. You could have lost your account. Take it this way. Oh, I'm not upset, man. I'm not upset. I get red days. You get green days. But if I'm making $1,300 yesterday and I'm losing $200 in this account today, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. But snow, what I want to talk about is this level still, 205. I know it's far away. I know it doesn't look good, but I have these 186 levels and 180s. I might swing this for a far out expiration because those 205s could end up printing like a motherfucker if it starts going. So I don't know if you guys played snow before, but it pays. It pays. When you're on the right side, it makes a lot of money. So pay attention to that. Keep that on your watch list. I'm still watching this ENPH play. It's being stubborn as shit, but still watching her for any sort of like crazy weakness. I'm not in it just yet. Probably won't be for a while. I do like Coinbase a lot. I might actually have to start selling some covered calls on this thing in my long share account because this thing is starting to take off. But I like it. I don't like the ETH and Bitcoin are not really reacting off of Coinbase running. I guess it is a little bit, but Tesla, still love this gap fill. Waiting for a little bit more of a sell-off. Hopefully tomorrow we can see some. I think that I would go all in around like 247 breakdown for this break. Maybe sell some right at 240, and then that 235 low would be sick. Coin up 12% today. I can't even look at Coin. That thing freaks me out. The problem with Coin is it doesn't really pay that much. The premiums are ridiculous. Like it looks like it's up a ton. Unless you have a ton of shares, you're really not making that much money off these things. I mean, $12, what's it up? $7. So $76 contracts are worth $154. So even though it's up $7, 12%, if you day traded this, you'd be up $200 maybe. You'd be up like $195 a contract, which is a lot if you hold the whole way through. If you buy 10 of those, you buy 20 of those, whatever. Like size obviously matters, but if you bought one of those, you're up $195 off a 7% move. They're just terrible premiums. And that's why I have so many shares of them so I can print off the upside. I started buying around like, I think my average right now is like 50, 57 or 56. A couple hundred shares, but you just sell cover calls against them and you just collect this premium because they go to zero like crazy. I mean, you can sell like $2, $3 out of the money and you're making 250 per 100 shares. So if you have 200 shares, you're making $500 a week. Easy money. Make $2,000 a month off those shares. Easy. Long-term account. If you have a long-term account and you have 100 shares in anything, you got to start learning how to sell options because you'll make your own income. You basically pay yourself for holding long-term. But I want to go back to this real quick before the end of the day. Is there an opportunity? Fuck no. Yeah, that thing just got destroyed. I mean, 50-cent move, man. Nothing. We got nothing. And I do like this Netflix downside still. This thing is not strong whatsoever. Got a nice little bounce here. I think that I'm going to set an alert like 4:14 for tomorrow. Tomorrow I feel like it's going to be a really great day. Today would have been a really great day too if I was playing the upside, but I got greedy. I got risky, and I got locked in on that Tesla gap fill way too early. Should have known not to be biased as soon as the market opens. Just got to go with what it gives me. But boom. That's all we got. The video's fucking blasting off again. That thing's going to 500 at some point. And yeah, this looks insane. This looks like a clear-cut reversal on the SPY, that's for sure. We'll see what happens tomorrow, but I would hate to see this just run right back up to 444. I want to see some downside. These stocks everything is way too overvalued. If they've ran way too much, it's time to pull back a little bit. So give us a little bit of fear somewhere. We should be good to go. Even off this big rip, the TTM squeeze still showing me there's not a lot of buy pressure. So it'd be nice to see a bearish engulfing pattern down to like this 426. It doesn't need to be under 400. Just give us a little bit more blood, and that we can actually get some good setups in the market. If you're a betting man, you're going with a down day tomorrow. I'm not really a betting man, but I used to be. But I have an educated guess for you. Tomorrow is most likely going to be if I had to guess, and most of the time, I would say I'm right, probably about 89% of the time. But I would see a little pullback probably. You'd probably see some strong pullback to like this 430, whatever, 435-ish. Maybe a little bit of a breakdown below that. Around this level, around 435. See a nice little red candle fast, and then you'll start to see a bounce, and then it'll rip. So you'll probably see something similar to, if I go to like a 5-minute chart. I don't really see one. You'll see something similar to, I guess, kind of this. Once you see like one of these big reversal patterns at the end of a little downtrend, you'll see a spike down, and then you'll get a nice little bounce towards like the high of the day. This one finished as a doji, but it still ran up to this 433. So I'm assuming we'll probably see a daily chart, something similar to that tomorrow. Got a lot of bullish momentum right now, so my ideal guess would be a little pullback at first, down to this 434, 435, and then we start to see a bounce. So that's my initial guess. I don't know what the hell's going to happen overnight. I don't know if that's going to happen at all, but I know Powell speaks at 9:30. I think that's tomorrow. So my idea is that people are a little bit scared when he talks, and then he'll be like, oh, I'm just going to rub you out, and you'll be just fine. And then next thing you know, it'll be at 4:37. So I'll watch that. Other than that, that's all I kind of got. I think this NVIDIA looks pretty good above this 423. Could run a little bit. Is there any stocks that pull back that have a good setup? Not really. They're all kind of in weird-ass areas. Microsoft is kind of nice. Could hit that 340 mark on the upside. But everything, for the most part, is just running. crazy. It's just this shit is just crazy to me. Just wild. Call it a day. Ooh, this thing could run. A little bit of a pop. Maybe I get like a little, get a little gamble in here. Maybe. Let me read these premiums. Can we go green? 4385s are 40 cents. Anytime you see a candle go green to red, most likely you're going to see some more downside. Most of the time. But it is very choppy, so it's not going to be like much of a downside. It's going to be like 20 cents probably on this. I'm probably going to call it. I don't think I'm going to risk anymore. There's no point. I'll just get stopped out if it just chops back and forth. So that's it from me, guys. That is it from me. Had a little bit of a red day today. In my large account, I was down 950 something, 958, I think. And then small account, 210. But I was up a cool, I think it was like 4,800 or 5,800 yesterday in the large account, and then 12. Oh no, I was up more. I was up more in the large account. I was up like 70 something, 7,600 maybe. And then yesterday was up 13 at the end of the day. So still up 1,100 overall on this account. That's the only one that matters as I stream this one only. So decent week. Decent week so far. This thing is kind of pushing right now. It's kind of making me want to take the squeeze up, but I'm going to stay away. But all right, guys, I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'll be on Kush's channel in the morning calling out Tesla. Probably going to see a little bit of fear tomorrow, especially if Powell is speaking. I don't know if it's tomorrow or Thursday, but I will be in there discussing what I'm going to trade again. But pretty flat day for me. Missed out on some big opportunities, but you live to trade another day. So we'll make up for it tomorrow, and y'all have a great night. Love you.